Heavy reparations were imposed on Germany, the economy collapsed, and the people experienced humiliation and despair. Germany, Italy, and Japan pursued aggressive territorial expansion, which created global tension. The organization meant to maintain world peace failed in its mission, allowing powerful nations to act recklessly. Nationalism compelled countries to consider themselves superior, and militarism allowed military power to dominate politics. Under the leadership of Mussolini, the fascist government tried to expand its influence in North Africa and the Mediterranean region. The emperor and military leadership adopted expansionist policies in Asia and the Pacific. Winston Churchill in Britain, Franklin D. Roosevelt in the United States, and Joseph Stalin in the Soviet Union led the Allied forces. Countries like Poland, France, and China resisted aggression, while Canada, Australia, and India provided military support to the Allies. Germany invaded Poland, which marked the beginning of World War II. Germany occupied France and carried out air attacks on Britain in the Battle of Britain. Germany attacked the Soviet Union, and Japan attacked Pearl Harbor, bringing the United States into the war. Japan was defeated at the Battle of Midway in the Pacific, while Germany suffered a major loss on the Eastern Front at Stalingrad. The Allies landed in Normandy on D-Day, fought the Battle of Berlin, and Germany was defeated, ending the war in Europe. Major battles between Germany and the Allied forces, including fighting in France, Belgium, and Normandy. Germany fought against the Soviet Union, with long and intense battles such as Stalingrad and Leningrad. Desert battles between Rommel's forces and the Allies, including El Alamein. Germany fought against the Soviet Union, with long and intense battles such as Stalingrad. Desert battles between Rommel's forces and the Allies, including El Alamein. The United States fought against Japan, including battles at Midway, Coral Sea. German submarines fought Allied shipping lines in the Atlantic Ocean, targeting supply routes and convoy systems. The Nazi government sent millions of Jews to concentration camps and murdered them. Roma people, political opponents, and other minorities were also targeted and killed. Millions of civilians were killed or displaced due to aerial bombings, and millions of people were kept in camps and forced into labor, violating basic human rights. Because of the Holocaust and the war, millions of people were forced to leave their homelands. Bombs were dropped from aircraft on major cities and military bases, which completely changed the nature of warfare. Tanks and other armored vehicles were used on a large scale for ground attacks and defense. Modern warships, aircraft carriers, and submarines played a decisive role in the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans. The United States dropped atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in Japan, speeding up the end of the war and marking the beginning of the modern nuclear age. Chemical weapons and new types of bombs, such as incendiary bombs and flamethrowers. Germany surrendered in 1945. Italy had already been defeated earlier, and Japan surrendered after the atomic attacks by the United States. Japan surrendered on August 15, 1945. Millions of soldiers and civilians were killed or injured. After the war, the United Nations was established to promote global peace and prevent future international conflicts. After the defeat of Germany, Japan, and Italy, major political changes took place across Europe and Asia. The United States and the Soviet Union emerged as new global superpowers. The United Nations was established to maintain global peace and prevent future wars. The economies of Europe and Japan were destroyed, and millions of people faced unemployment and poverty. Millions were killed or injured, many became refugees, and the horrors of the Holocaust left deep scars on human history. Because many men went to war, women started working in factories and other fields, which changed social attitudes and traditional gender roles. After the war, the younger generation developed new ideas and showed more interest in creative expression through music, literature, and art. The horrors of war influenced literature, films, and art, leading to deeper themes such as fear, trauma, and human suffering. The Holocaust and wartime atrocities highlighted the need to protect human rights and increased awareness of global cooperation.